Smart Players with today's host, Andrew St. Clair.
Thank you, Blanky, and good evening, everyone. Welcome once again to Monopoly Jackpot here at Studio NJ on this beautiful Friday night, about April 25th. How you doing tonight, Blanky?
Well, I'm doing quite all right. Now, we have some news to announce, but if Rodney comes, we'll announce it when he gets here. But right now, let's just have some fun.
Yes, sir. Let's get started. Well, we have three contestants. Our first contestant tonight is our returning champion from a previous game, Elijah Willis. Welcome, Elijah.
Thank you for having me here.
Why don't you tell the fans out there something about yourself?
Well, I am from Houston. I'm a content creator. Well, I don't really post there very often. But if you do watch my content, you're pretty much gonna like it.
I'm sure we will.
Very, yeah, I'm sure we will. And hope you have fun here tonight.
All right, thank you.
Good luck to you. Our second contestant
Thank you very much.
is someone who I've seen recently. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Caleb Washington. Hello, Caleb.
Hi there.
This is your first
Please
time on
tell-
my channel in general, Caleb.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Oh, yes. So, folks, Caleb, why don't you tell the audience about yourself here?
Just like Elijah, I'm also a content creator. I'm trying to get back into doing some stuff for my YouTube channel as well. But I'm also a big game show fan.
Excellent. Well, I hope you enjoyed tonight's game, and good luck to you.
Well, if you like Monopoly and you like Wheel of Fortune, you're gonna like what we have here.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And our third contestant here is someone who, in the last game that I hosted, but because of circumstances, this person's back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Ruby.
Thanks, Andrew. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome, Ruby. Why don't you tell the audience about yourself?
Well, I'm from a small city called Lethbridge, Alberta, in Canada. And we and I am an avid I am a self-proclaimed goddess of nerds.
I think we've all been there at one point.
Oh, not this level. Not this level.
No, that's okay. It's okay. Well, then again, there's no contest.
Exactly. But basically, you can ask me pretty much any category of trivia question, and I am bound to get most of them right.
Oh,
there's a reason
well,
why nobody wants to play Trivial
up,
Pursuit with me.
You're gonna like what I have coming up. Tomorrow, I have a copy of the Trivial Pursuit electronic game from the 90s coming to my house, and May 16th, I'm getting delivered a copy of Michael McIntyre's The Wheel, all the way from the UK. So we're going to be adapting that to this channel as well.
Nice.
But obviously, we changed rules. It's going to be called Blanky and Cody Do the Wheel.
Nice.
All right. I'm sorry for taking over, Andrew.
That's all
over
right.
to you.
That's all right, Blanky. All right, contestants. Let's get ready to play Monopoly Jackpot. You all know how to play Monopoly, but this game is slightly different. Let me explain the rules. In this game, I will be asking you trivia questions. Some of them will have number answers. Some of them will be words. Your job is to buzz in and answer. First, you get it right, you get a point. First to 2 points wins the Monopoly. Now then, before we get started,
now this isn't the pilot style, but we go in value order from the lowest scoring monopolies to the highest scoring.
That's correct. That's correct, Beanie. And before we get started, we'll give you each $500 to start.
Oh, yeah, hang on. Mr. Monopoly gave me the letter. Here it is.
Yeah. Mr. Monopoly is sick, so he gave the letter to
Oh,
you. You're
well,
Mr.
before we
Not.
could
You're
do
the.
anything else, even though it's not necessary here, I'll just bring this out for now.
Oh yes, the jab. We have to get the jackpot. The jackpot is the most fun part of the game, and we start the jackpot at $2,000, and the jackpot will increase throughout the game. And the jackpot can get up to say, maybe up to maybe 50,000, and depends on your luck. But we'll explain the jackpot here later. Anyway, let's get started here. We're going to first start with our round section. Now remember, first to two answers right, we'll get the property. Now I must warn you, if you buzz in before I complete the question, you will be buzzed out and you will not be able to complete. You will not be able to answer the question. Keep that in mind. Let's get started here.
Okay.
We're going to start tonight's Monopoly with a number question. All right, hands on buzzers. Here we go. How many U.S. states begin with the letter O? That's Ruby.
2, Oklahoma and Ohio.
That's incorrect. Caleb?
3.
That is correct. Oklahoma, Ohio,
Oklahoma, Ohio, and
Oregon.
Oregon. Yeah.
Ruby,
Oh, Oregon, right.
maybe got a point. Ruby, you got to set out this next question. Got it wrong here. We're gonna do another. We're gonna do another number question, and it's for only Caleb and Elijah. So here's the question: how many players are there on a standard curling team?
Can you repeat that, please?
How many players are on a standard curling team? Caleb.
4.
Fourth, correct. You got the monopoly. Well done. And you get $120. All right.
That was a total guess.
That's a good one. Good one. Now let's do now we're gonna do a
Light
little
blue.
fun. Light blue. The next question will start with the letter N. The letter N. Let me create buzzers and reset. Here's the question. Who fell in love with its own reflection and was turned into a flower? Ruby?
Narcissus.
Narcissus
Narcissus.
is correct. Narcissus is correct. That's 1 point for Ruby. Well done. All right. Now let's see. You know this one here. This one's gonna be a little bit fun. This next word is a three-word phrase. It starts with the letter R. The letter R. Reset. Here we go. Here's the question. What three words did George Bush say before no new taxes in 1988? Time is up. The answer? Read my lips. No new taxes. First, we know how much he meant. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. But let's That's just one on top of my head. This answer starts with the letter B. The letter B. Here's the question. In the Muppets, what color is the Great Gonzo? Caleb,
Blue.
blue is correct. 1 point for Caleb. Well done.
So if Ruby or Caleb get this, they will get the blues, the light blues, and something else.
Yeah, okay. The next question will start with the letter S. The letter S. Here's the question. What era marked the beginning of farming? Ruby?
That would be the Stone Age.
Stone Age is correct.
That's 2 points.
Yep, you got 2 points. That's a monopoly. And now we get to have some fun here as we do our first time on the chance board. All right, so let me explain the rules here. For the first round, the minimum bet is how much, Blanky?
$10.
$10 it is. Now, you don't have to play if you don't want to. We'll go around the horn. We'll start with you, Elisha. Would you like to bet?
Yeah, I'll bet.
How much would you like to bet?
Let's go halfway, 250.
$250, okay? Good luck. And Caleb, would you like to bet?
About 100.
$100. All right. Good luck to you. And Ruby.
Let's bet it all. Go big or go home.
Go big or
that's-
go home.
Moon.
I like it. $120. Well, good luck to you, sir. And
Ma'am.
you have control of the wheel
Matt,
here.
you meant madam, right? Right, Andrew?
Yeah, Ruby. Yeah. Whatever I said.
That's all right.
Yeah. All right. So, Beanie, you will Blanky. Darn, I do it again. Blanky, you will spin the wheel, and Ruby, you tell Blanky when to stop. So let's go.
Alrighty.
Boo, 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 boo,
Okay.
boo, 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 boo.
Stop.
All right, so let's see where it stops at. It stops at.
Or
Ooh.
payout.
Oh, 4 times payout. So everyone's top multiplied by 4. Well done. And that was a good thing for you. All right. So now we're going to go up 2nd Street. We're going to go with the Lamenter
Jackpot
properties.
increase.
Yeah, jackpot increase to $2,000 now to $4,000. Thank you. And now, and here's our next question. This one is going to start with the letter B. Letter B. The letter B. Here's the question. What blues musician guitar is nicknamed Lucille? Ruby?
That would be Elvis Presley's.
Incorrect. Caleb or Elijah?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yes. What blues musician's guitar is nicknamed Lucille?
No idea.
Time's up. The answer is B.B. King.
Oh!
I was thinking BB. And
I didn't know
I-
BB King named his guitars.
I
Yeah,
said
neither did
B.
Well,
I
well, the more you know.
Yep.
Yeah, more
Yeah.
you know it.
yeah, the NBC logo. All right, Ruby, you have to sit this one out. This is for Caleb and Elijah only. This next answer will start with the letter K. The letter K. Here's the question. What emblem came from a sketch Lamar Hunt drew on a napkin in 1963? Time's up. And I'm not surprised knowing you know this one here. The answer is the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh.
Sure. That's true. All right, Ruby, you're up now. You're back.
Yep.
This next answer will start with the letter N. The letter N. Here's the question. The Hunua Ranges, that's HUMUA Ranges, is located where?
With a
Caleb?
neck.
Incorrect. Time's up. The answer is New Zealand.
Oh.
Caleb, you have to sit this.
Oh, I misspoke. I misspoke.
That. All right. This one's for Elijah and Ruby. This next one starts with the letter H. Letter H. Here's the question. What company introduced Spam to the market in 1937? Elijah?
Is it Hormel?
Hormel is correct. That's 1 point for you, Elijah. One more and you get the monopoly. Here is the next question. And this one is a simple one. This one's gonna be a simple one, and let's see if anyone knows this one. This one starts with the letter D. The letter D. Here's the question. You better know. You better know this here. On the Muppets, what instrument does Animal play? Ruby?
The drums.
Drum, drum, drum! That's right.
That was an impressive
Thanks,
animal.
all of
That's an
that.
impressive Frank Oz.
That wasn't a hard one. But honestly.
Hey, I'm a drummer and I'm proud of it. So
Hey, you know what, Andrew? Can I take this next question?
by all means, Frankie, it's all yours.
All right. This one begins with. Actually, this one's a number and it's multiple choice. What was the year Hasbro released the handheld electronic game Bop It? Is it 1996, 1997, or 1998?
Caleb, you were early.
96.
Elijah.
Huh?
Oh, too early? Oh, sorry.
1997.
Elijah takes the monopoly.
Oh, I was wrong anyway.
All right. Now we are doing the orange properties. And our next question starts with the letter D. The letter D. Here's the question. Who released the album Brothers in Arms? Ruby?
Dropkick Murphys.
Incorrect. Caleb or Elijah? Time is up. The answer? Dire Straits.
Don't know who that is. Don't know who that is.
Ruby, you need
I
to
should.
Ruby, you need to sit this one out.
Yep.
So this one for Caleb and Elijah only. This one starts with the letter L. Letter L. Here's the question. Singers Stephanie, Joanne, and Angelita Germana is better known by what stage name? Time's up. The answer? Lady Gaga.
Well, I'm
What?
glad we're not adapting Fastest
Oh,
Fingers
no!
first.
Oh, I don't believe I missed. Oh, I can't believe I missed that.
I knew it, but I didn't recognize the
Oh,
name because I couldn't
Why
understand Andrew.
did I miss that?
I'll give
Why
it.
did I miss
You
that?
know, Andrew. I'm glad we haven't adapted Fastest Fingers first.
Yeah.
Could you
Before we can do
magically
that,
adapt that? That would be tough.
before I let me just say I apologize for a minute. I'll slow down my speaking here just a little bit so you're gonna understand it. If I
I can't
Well, no,
believe I missed that.
try to enunciate as well too. Like make sure that we
I
can hear every syllable in the word.
all right. Let's do this one here. This one starts with the letter K. The letter K. Here is the question. In which present day country was the first space launch facility located? Ruby?
Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan is correct. That is 1 point here for you, Ruby. One more, you got Monopoly here. All right. Let's see here. This next one starts with the letter A. The letter A. Here's the question. In the video game God of War, which mythological character must Kratos defeat at the end to finish the game? Time's up. The answer? Ares. All right. No one got that? Well, I'm not sure this one. This next one starts with the letter S. The letter S. Here's the question. Who portrayed James Bond in the 1965 film Thunderball? Ruby?
John Connery.
Connery is correct. And I believe that's Monopoly. Yes, it is. All right, now we're at 3rd Street. And let's do this next one here. Our next one, the answer starts with the letter P. The letter P.
Not the table, Carlos.
Cute. All right. Here's the question. Let me make sure how this are reset. Here we go. What is measured in watts? Ruby?
Electricity.
Incorrect. Elijah?
Hour.
Hour is correct. Ruby, you need to sit this next one out. Elijah, you got.
I won't fault you on that, Ruby. I will give you props on that. I thought the same thing.
Yeah, because like that's what power is electricity and
Fair enough.
whatnot. So it's
Well,
like
I said the letter P, not the letter E. Gotta be
right,
careful.
right. Starting with the ladder.
Remember that
Splitting
letter
hairs.
in the middle of the board is your ticket to understanding what the answer is.
Yep. I just didn't anticipate them, semantics, splitting hairs
All
like
right,
that.
let's continue. Let's continue here. This next one starts with the letter B. The letter B.
Oh, B, excuse me.
B is a boy. Not the answer's not boy. Like I said, Ruby, you need to sit this one on. This for Elijah and Caleb only. Here's the question. What chess piece can only be moved diagonally? Elijah?
The bishop.
The bishop is correct. That's 1 point for you.
You know, that's actually the most common piece I end up getting when I play on dicechess.com.
Fascinating.
It's literally chess meets gambling. I'm not kidding. You could play money on it.
Destiny. All right, Ruby, you're back in. Our next answer starts with the letter A. The letter A. Here's the question. Mount Blanc is the highest peak in what mountain range? Ruby.
The Alps.
The Alps is correct. That's a point for you, Ruby. 1 point for Elijah, 1 point for Ruby. Our next question starts with
That was 2 points for me because I got one of the other questions.
this next question is a number answer. And this one's gonna be a tricky one. Let's see if anyone knows this one. Here's the question. Remember, this is the number answer. At what age did tennis player Rafael Nadal turned professional? Time's up. I'm no one's surprised you guys know what the answer is 15. 15.
That's young.
Damn, that young.
Yes. Our next answer starts with the letter D. The letter D is in dog. Here's the question.
Oh,
Who's sorry? We're good? Yes. Go. Whose famous horse was named Buttermilk? Ruby.
Dionne Warwick.
Incorrect. Caleb or Elijah?
One more time, please. Question. One more
Answer?
time, please.
No. Caleb?
Whose name is Horse? You said.
I'll repeat the question. What famous horse was named Buttermilk? Go ahead, Caleb.
Oh. Horse name is D. I
Time.
don't know. I don't know.
Elijah?
No, I got nothing.
Dale Evans. Dale Evans. All right. In this situation, Blanky, both Rudy and Caleb both got it wrong. So this is for Elijah unopposed, I believe.
correct.
All right, Elijah. This is unopposed. You do not need to buzz.
All right.
The answer starts with the letter B. Letter B. Here's a question. In the TV show The Simpsons, what color is the tablecloth in the Simpsons kitchen?
Blue?
Blue is correct. And you, sir, I believe, got it?
Is it
Yeah,
Elijah?
I got. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you got the Monopoly. Now it's chance time once again. Let's clear the bets off here. And hey, Elijah, you're the first bet here. Would you like to bet?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go 2,200.
Ooh, a big bet. $2,200. Good luck. Elijah.
You mean Caleb?
$500.
Sorry.
500.
Caleb, sorry. $500 for Caleb. Thank you, Blanky.
I heard
And
500.
yeah, 500 for Caleb. And Ruby,
Wow.
Of course.
Don't make me go like I do on Michael. Just kidding, just kidding. Cause Andrew, you know what happens when Michael gives us that number.
Yeah. I bet he
yeah.
does smoke that green plant.
Oh no,
Oh.
I actually pull up an episode and stream it on camera.
Ruby, go ahead and make a bet if you want.
You know what? Let's go 2269.
Of course.
Okay. Well, we're not
2000,
playing. Well, this isn't the Price is Right, so you're not going to be. We're not going to be, you know,
I mean,
going
it's
over
obvious.
here.
It's obviously not the price is right. Nothing like
Elijah, you tell Blanky when to stop the wheel. Go ahead.
All right. Stop.
All right, let's press stop. Stop that. Just past Jackpot and pass to the left. That means Elijah's money goes to Ruby's, Ruby's goes to Caleb's, and Caleb's goes to Elijah's.
Oh, that's just great.
Bad luck, Elijah. I'm sorry.
Let's go. That's all good.
Well, that's just how the game goes.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, and now the jackpot. We had no $2,000 jackpot. Jackpot now at $6,000, and we're ready to continue. And let's get started here with the yellow properties. And this is a number answer for the next question. Here it is. In Roman numerals, what number does M represent? Caleb.
1,000.
1,000 is correct. That's 1 point for you, Caleb. One more you got in Monopoly. Here's the next question. This next question starts with the letter P as in pomegranate.
Oh, P.
Yes.
So it's hard to hear because my microphone will pick up everything.
Sorry about that.
No, it's not your
Here we
fault.
go. Yeah, I understand. Letter P. Here's the question. What U.S. state's southern border is marked by the original Mason-Dixon line? Caleb? No. Elijah. Elijah, you're first.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania is correct. That's 1 point for you, Elijah. 1 point for Caleb. Ruby, you might get into this. This next question starts with the letter N. Letter N. Here's the question. The Atlantic Ocean road links islands in what country? Ruby.
Norway.
Norway is correct. That's 1 point for each of you. So the next correct answer gets the Monopoly. Well done, well done. Let's see who gets it. Our next question will start with the letter E. The letter E. Here's the question. What did the Lady of the Lake give King?
Fuck. Too early. Sorry.
I will repeat the question. You must wait. You must sit. I will continue the question. The letter E. Question. What did the Lady of the Lake give King Arthur? Caleb?
His sword Excalibur.
Excalibur is correct. You got the Monopoly. Well done.
I got too excited because Arthur Legend is one of my hobbies.
No, I get it. Now, everybody here has a monopoly, so we will not be applying the insurance policy. So this street is fair game.
Yes, it is. And let's start. We'll go 4th Street and the green properties. The next question will start with the letter L. The letter L. Here's the question. Good brothers here. A plague is a group of what insect?
Locust.
Locust is correct. That's 1 point for Ruby. Our next question is a number question. Number answer, I should say. Here's the question. How many stomachs does a llama have? Caleb?
2?
Incorrect. Ruby or Elijah?
1?
1 is wrong. Ruby,
Mm.
what did you guess?
Chances are I'm going to be wrong, but 4?
You're all wrong. The answer is 3.
We were all
all one
we were
off.
all around you.
Yeah. All right.
Actually, I was 2 off.
Since y'all got that wrong, it
Caleb and Ruby got that were 1 off. I was 2 off. I said 1.
All right,
All right.
we're gonna just let you all play the next one.
Yeah. All right. Next question. The answer starts with the letter M. The letter M. Here's the question. Who was the youngest member of the Jackson 5? Caleb.
That'll be Michael.
Michael Jackson's right. That's 1 point for you, Caleb. That's 1 point for Caleb, 1 point for Ruby. Here's the next question. This next question starts with the letter H. The letter H. Here's the question. What are sharks' deadliest predators? Ruby.
Humans.
Humans is correct. You got the monopoly. Well done. And now we're on the fourth. Now on the last prop. Actually, I'm sorry. Before we do that, we have our last chance here. So who gets it? And it's green. So Ruby, you get a chance to spin here in a moment here.
Actually, it's whoever acquires the blue set because it's closer to the blue set.
I stand corrected. Thank you, Blanky. Thank you. Thank you. Let's start. But now, here's our next question. Our next question, next question will start with the letter S. The letter S. Here's the question. This question. From which country does the band Ace of Base originate?
Spain.
Incorrect. Elijah?
Sweden?
Sweden is correct. That's 1 point for you, Elijah. Caleb, you must sit out this question. Our next question starts with the letter S. The letter S. For Ruby and
Me and
Elijah.
Ruby.
Whoever said that. Whatever. Let me just continue. Letter S. What was the first man-made satellite put into orbit? Ruby.
Sputnik.
Sputnik 1 specifically, that's correct. All right, all contestants are back in. And we'll do another question, start with, again, one more time with the letter S. The letter S. Here's the question. In which U.S. city can tourists visit the Space Needle? Ruby.
Seattle.
Seattle is correct. That's Monopoly. And now, it's one chance, one more time here. And Elijah, I'm going to start with you. Would you like to make a bet?
Yes. After that,
right.
after that terrible wheel spin, I'm gonna go all the way.
All in. All right. Good luck. Caleb, you're next. Would you like to make a wager?
$2,000.
$2,000. All right. And Ruby, are you make a bet?
Let's go with $400.
All right. This is me with these simple $400. All right. And now we're going to spin the wheel here. And Ruby, you know what you need to do.
Yep. Stop.
All right, let's see where he stops at.
Hey, oh, come
Pay
on.
jackpot. That means all your money goes right to the jackpot. That
Oh, that's
is
just great.
$3,070. That means jackpot is now at $9,070. $9,070. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the acquisition round. And let's take a look at the scores here. Elijah, you have no money. Caleb, you have $1,489, and Ruby, you have $5,041. Well, Blanky, why don't you explain to the audience what's going to happen here during the break?
Right. So our players, Elijah, I'm sorry, I can't give you anything right now, but our players are going to be building some houses and hotels on their properties that will help improve their score in the make you or break you and the high stakes round. We'll be back with Monopoly as soon as that's over. Don't go away.
I like your, Blanky. Cute. Welcome
What
everyone
was
back to
that?
Monopoly. Welcome back to Monopoly Jackpot, and we're ready for the make you or break you round. And during our break, our contestants here put properties on their board, and let's take a look at what they did.
What do you mean they put properties on their board? They're already oh, you mean buildings.
I'm sorry, House.
We'll just say buildings.
Gabriel, thank you very much. Built houses are for Caleb. He did all, and Ruby did hotels on his properties. Elijah,
Hers.
Elijah, you don't have any money, but don't fret. You still have a chance. We're gonna have Mr. Monopoly get on the go space here to get started here. Thank you. And let me explain the rules here. First of all, when we get a chance here, the bets are now $50 each. Minimum of $50. All right. And Blanky here will roll the dice. Whoever get if you lands on your property, you'll get a chance to answer with answering a trivia question. Get it right, and you claim your money. Get it wrong, and the others have a chance to steal your rent. Now then, after 10 questions, we'll take a quick break here, and we'll see if everyone add
You
some
mean
more
10
house.
rolls.
After 10 rolls, yes. After 10 rolls, we'll see if everyone else, we'll take a break and see what else is. And whoever wins, after this, everything said and done, has the most money at the end, will then go do the once around the block for a chance to win up to $25 or $50,000 and more. But we'll explain more about that here soon enough. Anyway, Belenky, you got the dice here, so how about you get started here? Go ahead and roll them, will you?
All right. Now, one of our dice has a special chance sign. I'll explain that when that happens. Here we go. 9.
All right, and we're gonna start with you, Ruby. And I'm Ruby. How much? And Frank, how much is the hotel worth on Connecticut Avenue today?
We're looking at about $600 for a correct answer.
$600. Well done. All right. So contestants, let's just start here, and let's see here. All right, and Caleb and Elijah, keep up. You listen here. If Ruby doesn't get it, you have a chance to steal the rent. Here it is. It starts with the letter S. The letter S. Here is the question. What is the capital of the U.S. territory of Puerto Rico?
Could you repeat that?
Yes. What is the capital of the U.S. territory of
Yeah, Andrew,
Puerto
you're cutting out.
No, he sounds fine on my end.
Yeah, I'm
Rico?
not hearing him on my end.
What
Try
is?
reconnecting. I'll let you back up.
Yeah. Well, just a moment, hold, folks.
All right. Can you hear Andrew now?
He's in the audience.
Yeah, I see her.
All right. Ruby, can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right. Repeat the question. What is the capital of the U.S. territory of Puerto Rico?
San Jose?
Incorrect. Caleb or Elijah.
San Juan.
San Juan is correct. You steal the ramp. Well done. All right, second roll. Blanky, go ahead.
3.
And this is good. Electric
Utilities.
company. So everyone gets a chance to get some money here. So here we go. Like each of you has blanket to roll, and whatever your number is, we'll multiply it by 100, and that's what you get. Very simple. So let's consider this free money from Mr. Monopoly. Elisha, you go first.
6 in a chance. Elijah, since you're in last place, you get to make that number whatever you want.
All right.
Between 1 to 6.
So you wanted 6? Let's make it. Let's go 6. Why not?
$1,200.
All right. And everyone gets it. All right, time for throw number 3. So go ahead and roll them, Mikey.
It's a double. Now, instead of adding rolls, we give you $200 for rolling a double. And it's a 6.
And we're at Tennessee Avenue, and once more it's you, Ruby. Blanky, how much is Tennessee Avenue worth?
Let's try for $950 this time.
$950. All right. Good luck to you. Let's see. Let's see if we know this one. This one starts with the letter S. Letter S. In the Muppets, what is the name of the manager who's really like a gopher?
Scooter.
Yes, it is. It's Scooter. All right. Roll number 4.
6 again, but not a double.
All right, it's Illinois Avenue. Well, with the rant here, how much does Elijah has chance to get here, Blanky?
We're looking at about $120.
It's not that much. $120, but let's see this one here, Elisha. This one starts with the letter N. Letter N.
Okay.
Here's a question. What is the most populated country in Africa?
In Africa, you said?
I repeat the question. What is the most populated country in Africa? No buzz.
Oh, no buzz? Oh, no buzz. Okay. Who's answering?
Time. Say again, please.
Hey, who answers me?
Time. Never mind. Caleb.
Kenya.
No.
No?
Ruby.
South Africa.
No. It starts with the letter N. The answer is Nigeria.
Oh, Nigeria.
All right,
yeah.
miss.
I thought you said S. I heard
I
S.
said K.
It was
I bet it's
N. Well, Elijah, you don't lose money, but unfortunately for Caleb and Ruby, you two lose money.
Only Caleb because he answered.
Caleb, you only lose money, so that money.
Actually, no, wait, no, they both answered. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and that money goes to the jackpot. It's another 200. No?
You know what? Yeah,
No,
I'll add that.
That's $240. Means the jackpot is now 93.10. And we're at roll number 5. No, I'm sorry, roll number 6. Sorry, roll number 6.
Was that 5 or 6?
Roll number 6. Oh boy. Choo-choo, time for a hostile takeover. All right, now listen up, contestants. Let me explain the rules. In a hostile takeover, anyone can get it here. I will ask one and only one question.
We
The
do
first
we
person
do
gets
two
it.
we do 2 points on hostile takeover. That was last time because we were running out
I
of time.
I stand corrected. Thank you, Blanky. I'll ask quick questions. First, to get 2 questions right, we'll get we'll get a chance to take it probably anywhere you want. All right. Here's the first question. Hands on butters. This answer starts with the letter B. The letter B, as in boy. Here's the question. What ship was commanded by Jack Sparrow? Ruby.
That would be the Black Pearl.
Black Pearl is correct. That's 1 point for you, Ruby. One more where you want. Here we go. Next question on starts with the letter B. Here's the question. What is the national dish of Ukraine? Time's up. The answer is borscht. Borscht.
I thought that was Russian.
It's both.
I said I I said B, not R. You gotta listen carefully.
No. Borscht is a Russian dish as well.
Yeah, but no, but
It's
no,
both. It's both because Ukraine used to be part of Russia.
yes, but no one answered it. So we'll continue on here. Here's the next question. The question will start with letter F. Letter F. At what university was Gatorade invented? Ruby.
That would be the University of Florida.
University of Florida Gators. It's correct. You got that, and now so you can go anywhere you want. Keep in mind your opponents each have 2 properties each, so you only take one of them. Who's you want?
I am going to take Caleb's yellows.
Caleb's yellow properties are yours. And we're gonna do roll number 7. Roll number 7, Blanky.
5.
5.
And
And
double salary for landing on go.
And there's no bonuses. We'll just keep on going. Roll number 8.
7.
7. Oh boy, this is a chance. All right, so Ruby, you got percent, but we're gonna start. We're starting you with you, Elisha. Once I'll repeat again. Minimum bets are $50 each. So Elisha, we'd like to make a bet.
All in.
All in, $2,400. Good luck to you. And Caleb, you want to make a bet? You want to make a bet?
$1,000.
Brand, all right, $1,000 to you. All right, good luck to you. And Ruby, what do you want to do?
$721, please, Adam. Or Andrew, sorry.
Adam's not here.
I know.
My name is Alexander. 721. All right. Yeah. Hello, gag wheel. No, just stop. Just stop. Just tell Blanky when to tell Ruby when to stop it here for Blanky. Duh. You know what I mean. All right, and we're stopping. Oh, Jackpot! That means, Ruby, besides the 9310, you get all the bets.
Yeah.
Right?
And yeah, that's correct. And now look at this, Ruby. You're now at $18,431, and it's not over yet. So we're at roll number 9. Roll number 9. Blanky, roll. Oh, yeah.
7.
7. And it's over you, Elijah. And how much is the rent here on Virginia Avenue, Blanky?
$80.
$80. All right.
Yeah,
All right,
this game's
Elijah. Good luck to you. Here's the question. This one starts with the letter H. The letter H. What nationality was Johnny Weissmuller?
Hebrew.
Incorrect. Elijah, or I mean, Ruby, or Caleb.
Can you repeat that question one more time, please?
What nationality was Johnny Weissmuller?
Starts with a. I think it starts with a
H.
C. It starts with an S, right? Huh?
Starts with H. H. Starts with H.
Oh.
Caleb.
I was also thinking. I was also thinking Hebrew. That's not right. Oh.
Time. Ruby?
No idea.
Answer is Hungarian. Hungarian.
Oh, Hungarian.
So, all right. Roll number 9. We take the money away. Go ahead.
We just
Blanky.
did 9. This is 10.
I'm sorry. Roll number 10. We're at the halfway point here, folks.
8.
8. And oh boy, this is an interesting chance here. Well, all right, Elijah. Well, you have nothing to bet here, so we're going to skip you. But you still get to spin the wheel anyway, so you might get lucky. Whether Jackpot starts the 2000, we'll start with you, Caleb. We like to make a wager.
Okay. I would like to wager for this final bet. I'll bet. Oh, I can't catch up from here, so. What do I gotta lose? I'll shoot the moon. Shoot the moon. Bet it all.
$1,039. Okay. And Ruby, would you like to make a bet?
Let's go 69. Not to make the joke again, but because if I do, it brings me to 18,500 even.
I get it. Still to spin a wheel or Blanky. Elijah, you tell Blanky when to stop it.
all right. Hopefully I can get lucky. Stop.
Let's use some luck here. And pass the left. Well, you get some money. Caleb goes to Elijah. Ruby goes to Caleb, and Ruby, you don't get any money there, but that's all right. And after 10 rolls here, we have our scores at Caleb is 69, Elijah 1,039, and Ruby 18,362. And take a quick break here.
We're gonna do some improvement.
Yeah, we're gonna do some home improvement here. And I think actually no one who can really is Caleb. You can put one more house somewhere, but only one more house. That's all you can do.
Okay.
And obviously, you Mediterranean or Baltic. That's all you can do.
We'll be right back with Monopoly after this.
Thank you, Blinky. Welcome around back to the second round of Make You Break You Round. As you
This is
see,
the high stakes round.
Yeah, the high stakes round. As we see, our landlords have added more properties, and so let's look at the monies here at this point here. Elijah right now has $239. Caleb has $19, and Blank has $18,362. We're now going to do 10 more rolls. And afterwards, with how your houses and hotels, the person who has the most will have a chance to go once around the block for $25 or even $50,000 and more. Right now, the jackpot is reset. The jackpot is now at $4,000. Minimum bets on chance are now $100 for the first 5, roll to $500 for the last 5. So, Blanky, let's go and roll. Start with roll number
Community
11.
chest currently sitting at 5,000.
The Jap.
3.
Again. Problem 3. A 3. Oh boy! Hostile takeover. All right, you know the rules. All right, hands on butters for the 2 points. Here's the first question. This question starts with the letter M. The letter M. Bourbon, sugar, mint, and water make up which type of cocktail that you usually see at the Kentucky Derby? Ruby!
What is mint julep? Or that would be mint julep.
This is not Jeopardy. You got it right, though. Oh, boy. All right. 1 point for you, Ruby. Here's the next question. Let's start with the letter C. Prague is the capital of what country? Ruby.
Congo?
Wrong. Caleb or Elijah?
Repeat.
Prague is the capital of which country?
Norway?
Yeah. Say again, please.
Norway?
No. Elijah. Time's up. The answer is the Czech Republic. Czech Republic. Elijah, you get the next question on the post.
All right.
Here's the question. Let's see here. Let me think here for a moment here. All right. Let's see if you know this one here. This one starts with letter P. Letter P. Before Scooter introduced the guests in the Muppet Show, there was someone else at the entrance to the theater. Can you name me the name of this character?
Starts with a P, right?
Yes.
Miss Piggy.
No.
No?
No.
Surprising.
How
Yeah,
about
surprise. Yeah, that surprises me too.
Pops? Pops.
Pops is unfortunately a character that never resurfaced.
Unfortunately, that is correct. Well, coming. So let's. All right. So we're still on. So let's continue here. Letter C. For Caleb for Ruby, I believe. No, for Ruby and Elijah. Sorry. Next question. What is another name for the prairie wolf? Ruby.
Coyote?
Oh, that's correct. You understand Monopoly here. Which color would you like? You cannot steal property that has only one property left.
Could you repeat that?
You can only whoever has sorry. Blanky,
Slow down.
would you mind
Pick your words carefully.
just
So essentially, You must have a minimum of one property in order to be in the game. You can only take one of Elijah's.
Either
Okay.
red or purple.
Well, I'm going to go for the red.
Red is yours. Roll number 12. Roll number 12.
Oh, great. I'm in the hole.
Doubles. 4.
And hey, this is for you, Caleb. With one house, how much is the?
No, actually, it's for Ruby now.
I'm sorry, for Ruby. I stand corrected, Ruby. For one house for Ruby, how much is Farming Gardens?
$240.
$240. Here we go. In the game of cards, by the way, this is not a word answer, but actually you have to listen carefully. This is question. I'm not going to give you the answer. I'm not going to give you the letter. Let's say you know this answer. In the game, you know, in a deck of cards, there is one. There's one of the kings that's a suicide king. Can you tell me which suit this is?
King of Hearts.
Yeah, that's right. Hole number 13. Go ahead, Blanky.
Another double. Gotta be careful here. It's a 6. Now, if Ruby is to get this, she will just get $2,000.
Okay.
All right. And let's see here. All right. So listen carefully. This one's a little bit tricky. But here's a question. Which letter of the alphabet is the only one with more than one syllable? Ruby.
W.
W. That's right. 1 point for you, Ruby. Next one starts with letter C. Letter C. 1 point for Ruby. Here's the next question. The mouth of what bay is located between Cape Charles and Cape Henry? Caleb.
Cape May.
Incorrect. Ruby or Elijah? Time's up. The answer is Chesapeake Bay. Elijah, you need to sit this one out. Next question starts with letter A. Letter A. Here's the question. What did Coleco name its computer? I'm going to start this over. What did Coleco name its 1983 home computer? Ruby.
Commodore.
No. Time's up. The answer is Adam. Adam. Ruby needs to sit this one out. All right. All right. Let's see. Let's see if you know this one. Let's going to start with letter D. Letter D. Here's a question for Caleb and Elijah. The question is, in Batman, what is Robin's real name?
I know Batman was Bruce Wayne.
Time's up. The answer is. You know what, Blanky?
Bruce Wayne, that's it.
You know it?
I do not.
The answer is Dick Grayson. Dick Grayson.
Well, I'll be darned.
Yeah. All right. Next we'll start the letter M. Everyone's up. Here's the next question. What is the largest island in the Indian Ocean? Largest island in the Indian Ocean. What is it? Time. The answer is Madagascar. Madagascar.
If you would have just said what movie, then I would have gotten it.
Let's see if everyone knows this one. Letter G. Letter G for the next question. Here's the answer. Here's the question. Corfu is part of which country?
Can you repeat that?
Caleb?
Greenland.
No. I'll repeat the question. Corfu is part of which country? Time is up. The answer is Greece.
All right. If nobody gets this next question, hostile is missed.
Thank you. Letter J for the next question. Here's the question. What type of music did Benny Goodman play? Caleb?
Jazz music?
Yes, that's right. All right. All right, next. Caleb has one. Ruby has one. Next question. Letter S. What is created at sea level at 700 miles per hour and at a temperature of 32 degrees Fahrenheit? Ruby?
Iceberg.
No. Time. Sonic boom.
Oh.
Well,
Well, it just you mentioned temperature, and it's like temperature doesn't have anything. Wouldn't have. Oh wait, right. Never mind. Yeah, never mind.
Mikey, what's the rule here? No one gets the last one. I say no one gets a hostile takeover.
All right. We're moving on then.
Rule 14.
Oh, 3 and a chance.
And everyone pays $75. That goes into free parking. But so that chance
They also
here
go to the
that
main.
yes, but well, this is interesting. If I guess it's Ruby's here, but we're in a little bit pickle here for Elijah. He's negative $116. Obviously, he cannot bet. But Caleb, you can make a bet. We like to make. What do you want to bet?
$250.
$250. And Ruby, what do you want to bet?
I'm just
If you
hoping
want
for
to.
something good to happen because this game is not gone my way at all.
Let's go with $107.
107.
Well,
All right.
well, Elijah, I'm not blaming you at all. Again, this game is primarily luck with some skill.
Yeah,
All
mostly
right.
knowledge.
Well, all right, Ruby. You know what I do.
Stop.
Pass right.
Pass to the right. Whoa,
Right.
$170 to
Almost
Elijah.
worked.
And you're almost out of the hole.
Go.
And Caleb goes to Ruby. And Caleb, you don't get any money, but it's still early. Roll 15. And the Jackpot we had another. No, we just keep going. Jackpot's 825.
What roll we at?
For a roll 15. Roll 15.
7.
7. For $200. And all right, contestants, listen up. From here on out, hostile takeovers are one question only. You get one. You get it right. Hostile takeover. We're going to speed it up here.
No doubt. No questions asked.
All right.
Then he should make sure that that we all understand the question when
I
he
I
asks
I
it.
I am going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it slowly and clearly. Here we go.
Yeah, one word at a time, one syllable at a time.
I am. I am. All right.
So,
And
hey,
that was a trigger. That was trigger happy. And I'm counting here at the question. Starts with the letter G. The letter G. Here's the question. Sauerbraten is a specialty beef dish. Originated in what country? Ruby.
Germany.
Germany is correct. Hostile takeover. It is you.
I'll take over
And
because
in this case,
Well, unfortunately, nothing here, so just 2,000.
just 2 grand. And now we'll roll 16.
All bets from here are $500 or higher. If you are lower, you are ineligible. And it is another 7.
And once more, like parking. So everyone gets some money here. So how about you, Elijah? You tell Blanket when to roll, and everyone get the same amount of money.
all right, let's go for the roll.
$700.
$700 each. All right, roll 16. Roll 16.
That
All right,
was, this is
Blanket.
roll 17, I thought.
Or roll 17. Go on.
Are we on
Go
16 or 17?
17. Let's just keep going. 17. Let's just keep going.
5 and a chance.
Community chat.
All right.
Ruby, you have a chance for the community chest pot. If you don't get it, it goes up by 500, sitting at $5,000. One question only to unlock it.
And Ruby, this is for you and you alone.
Okay.
Here's the question. The most popular car color in the United States in 2019 was what color?
Red.
Incorrect. The answer is white. So you don't get anything, but just keep on going. Let's roll here, Blanky. Roll 18.
6.
All right, Indiana Avenue. Once more there for you, Ruby, with one house. How much is rent there, Blanky?
Just 110. Oh, actually 210.
Thank you, 210. All right. All right. This is for you. This is for you, Ruby. You get first exit, but Caleb and Elijah, listen up. If you don't know it, if he doesn't know it, you have a chance, Spirit. So there we go. Here's the question. In which industry did Cornelius Vanderbilt earn his fortune?
Oil.
No. Caleb or Elijah?
no clue.
The answer is railroad.
Oh, railroad, right.
Mm-hmm.
Goal number 19.
No one got it?
Nope, no one got it.
No.
All right. 6.
Marvin Gardens, one house. Once more again for Ruby. How much is it there, Blanky?
Just 240.
It's 240. Here, okay, here's a question here, Blanky. Ruby. Here's a question, and I'm not going to give you I'm not going to give you the letter answer. Let's see you know it. Here's a question. What is May's birthstone?
Emerald.
Correct. Roll number 20.
Last one of the game. And it is an
It is
11.
11. And about that. $200 Ringo, and well, let's just everything up here. We are number one here, but let's see what's done. So Blanket, go and count them up.
All right. All right, that does up the houses. Let's go off to the hotels. I'm going to start with you, Elijah. You finish off the game with $1,741. Not too bad.
That's awesome.
Caleb, you finish off with 1544. Not that bad either.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a winner.
With 26 congratulations to everyone. Well done. All right, Ruby. Just a moment, you have a chance to win 25 or even $50,000 and more in the months of Black Bonus round. Elijah and Caleb, I hope you two enjoyed our game here tonight.
Yeah, it was fun.
All right, and we hope you two join us again for another game. All right, we're gonna take a quick break here, and then Ruby is gonna have a chance to win a lot more money in the once around the block bonus round. So stay tuned, folks. We'll be right back. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Monopoly Jackpot. We have our with our winner here tonight, Ruby, who won $26,647. How you feeling up there? How win that much money, Ruby?
Huh?
How you feel about winning this much money in the main game?
It makes me feel really good, Adam. I mean, Andrew. Sorry.
Oh,
I'm
we
so
thought
used.
he was here.
I'm
All right.
I'm so used to Adam being here and just interjecting into the conversation at inconvenient times that it's like it's just, Adam, get out of here while we play, kind of thing. I do apologize, Andrew.
Adam, we love you. All right. Now the one step block bonus round. Let me explain the rules. The object of the game, the bonus round is to get around, without having to go to jail. If you pass, go, you get $25,000. If you second, go to $50,000. At the grand jackpot for $659,215. Since you got over $10,000, you get a free get out of jail card. However, you need to place 4 go to jails on the board here. So we have one on 2nd Street where you want it.
Could you repeat that?
You need to put one jail on. You need to put one go to jail on 2nd Street. Where you want to put it
on? Let's put it on. Now let's put it on St. James Place.
St. James Place it is. All right. And you gotta put another jail on on 3rd Street. Where you want to put it?
Let's put it on Marvin Gardens.
Marvin Gardens it is, and 2 more on 4th Street. Keep in mind that go to jail is still in play.
Did you say 1st Street or 4th Street?
4th Street.
4th?
Yeah, you got put 2 more go to jails.
Okay. Let's go Boardwalk for 4th.
Okay.
And Oriental for 1st.
What'd she say?
Boardwalk and what?
And the last one, Oriental Avenue.
You can't put it on Oriental. You have to put it on 4th Street, not 1st.
Oh. North Carolina then.
North Carolina Avenue it is. All right. Now, like I say, you got a free roll. Each spot's worth $50. And you just don't know Blanky here when to roll. So Ruby, just tell Blanky when to roll, and good luck.
Let it roll, Blanky.
Free and a chance. You can make that number anyone you want.
Between
1 to 6.
Let's make it a 5.
That's an 8. That takes you to Vermont Avenue. That's $400.
Because you surpassed 20,000, you do have a get out of jail free card.
Awesome.
All right, your bad roll is an 8. You have 4 rolls remaining. Bad roll is an 8. Want to keep going?
Yep.
All right.
Roll them.
2 and a chance.
Take care.
What do you want to make it?
Let's go with a 2.
That's doubles, and that's a 4 then.
All right, $400. You still that's what double. Bad roll is now 4. 4 rolls. You still have 4 rolls to go.
All right, roll it.
11.
All right. 750.
Because you made it halfway around. Bam.
The Jackpot 1325. The bad rolls are now 6, 7, and 9, and you have 3 rolls remaining. What I want to do?
Let's roll them.
Now you're safe because you still have your card, so I'm going to take that back.
All right. All right. Your bad rolls are now 3 and 10. You have 2 rolls. 3 rolls or 2 rolls? You have 2 rolls remaining. Bad rolls are 3 and 10, Ruby, and 11 or 12, and you win. What do you want to do?
Let's roll them.
All right.
Ooh, it's a double. You stay alive. It's another 6.
All right. And you're on the home stretch. The only bad roll is a 4. You have 2 rolls left. A 5 or more. A 5 and you get $50,000. But anything more, anything else, and you're 25,000. Your bad roll is only a 4. You want to go or stop?
Let's go for it. I'm going to go for it.
All right. Good luck.
Roll them.
It's an 8.
Congratulations, Rookie. You won $25,000. Well done. That means the grand jackpot will not be played here tonight. However, you still have a chance to win the jackpot. You're currently at $51,647. You have one chance. You have a chance here to well, let's just say you have a lot more money here. So one more chance here. Make it stop the wheel.
Stop.
All right.
Hey!
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is interesting. Times 4. That means
that's not something to complain about, Ruby.
No, it is not. I've been celebrating.
So let's quickly do that math.
You have $51,647.
All right. You ready for your new total?
Absolutely.
For grand total.
All right. Your new total is the following: 208,588.
Well done, Ruby. Well done.
Now that grand jackpot has not been. You know what? It has never been won. It's the hardest thing to win. It's the hardest thing to do on the show.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do some mathematics before we close out.
Yes. 208,588. And
All right. So the grand jackpot has increased to this total.
yes, we have the jackpot, grand jackpot, $682,440. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes tonight's edition of Monopoly Jackpot. I want to thank Blanky here for letting me host here tonight. We'll be going to show the host here tonight. So until next time, this is Rosanna Stage Thursday. Let's play Monopoly Jackpot. And good night, everyone.
Well, that's going to do a Monopoly on my end as well. Thank you so much for playing. You all have a good time.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Sorry we're short-lived, but anyway, we'll see you next time for more of Monopoly Jackpot. Good night.